Bienvenue, salut, tout le monde, bonjour. Welcome to ARC Arena here, AA Network, the midpoint. Here tonight, ARC Arena, of course, presented by ARC Arctic Recon Commandos. Check them out. They're an awesome competitive team here, teaming up recently with 126 for competitive endeavors like the ECL. I hope you guys are having an awesome evening, night, wherever you are in the world watching today. That little opener in French, thanks to Daitso, he said you should probably say something like that to start the match. So I said, okay, why not? Let's do it. Sounds good. We can see the rollouts coming out from both sides right now. Lots of surfing going on the left. The Allies, the Axis, have a better deployment, it looks like, over here. A better start for them, at least. Getting a lot of bodies very close to the point right here. Long-range rocket not going to connect with anyone. Octum Panzer Fenya getting very far on the north side here. Tony also with the satchel. Lux coming in on the back to do some damage. Ooh, Lux going to be lucky there. Get the drive-by. Oh no, Octum Panzer misses the rocket with Fenya. They were so perfectly set up to take out that Lux. Got no shots on it. Oh, that's very unfortunate here for the Allies side. Axis making a little bit of cap progress off the start here. Looks like also Tony going down in the backside as an engineer. Just unfortunate there for the Allies on that start one. They just cannot get anything going for them. Down, looks like it down goes the Lux, I believe, possibly. Medium tank in the backside saying hello and goodbye. So quick end to that first life for the tank. That is the crew of Ernest, Henry, and Curdy here from DC. Taking that tank out. Cap progress climbing here for the Axis in orange. They are getting good position on point. They have a good defensive lineup around point, and they have control on both sides of point here. So it's going to be very difficult for the Allies to do anything here on point. Monarch going to start this game off looking like it's going to be a 3-2 here for the Axis. And for Kendrick. Is it Kendrick or Kendrick? Not too sure. Of course, we are casting with a 15-minute delay today. I wonder what QuickNix is up to here. QuickNix, Axis Recon. We should say hello. We should go on board, I think. He was really excited about playing with the FG42 today. Really excited to use the sniper rifle.
He's not really looking for us. Oh, he's just looking for me now. One guy this ping running.
Alright.
Should be an easy kill.
He's after us.
3-2 is the score for the Axis. They do end up taking the first point here while we're on board with QuickNix.
Yeah, he's on the OP now. Should be fine.
He shouldn't be able to destroy it. I put it far away from the road.
Oh, we capped. We're the best. I'm gonna look on this ping for like a Gabby or something.
Sure, I will move just to put another outpost possibly here. Should be a good spot.
I killed a guy on PS farm.
Alright.
looks like they're pretty light on this side.
Yep.
Or they're just really close to the
so-
point and we're not.
I believe they have only 1 or 2 offensive garrisons. One is probably somewhere around my ping, and the second is surely here.
Yeah, on gardens, yeah. They might have another one like Darish, maybe. I'll check that.
Yeah. They have an artillery.
We can go to RD1 life, I guess, until the other recon gets his OP up. Kind of up to you what you want to do. I can. Yeah, they only have one RD gun.
Moving, so let's see where I am.
I can hear a tank this direction. I'll ping it for you when it's.
There should be tank. If you can mark him.
That ping is a lot of infantry though. If you can mark that, like it's in full squad.
Yeah. It's marked by 4 other members squads.
Coming
No
from
more
over
tank
here though.
turrets.
It's pretty chill up on the front line.
Medium Sherman on my mark.
Getting back into the overall action here. 3-2 is the score. You can see on the scoreboard here the Allies trying to do an easternly flank on the east side of the map. Let's check out the map to see how it's going. You can see this slow kind of eastern flank. There was a Greyhound over here. It did get taken out. Coming up, it's going to be a red tank, Bloody John, Pashan, and Magnet. Also, we have Curdy, Henry Jekyll, and Ernest coming up with a 76. So 2 tanks coming to bear here for the Allies. On the other side of things, I believe we already have a Panzer IV below the camera right here. Let's check it out. For the Allies. Yep, there's a Panzer IV. So that 76 is going to be looking to duel this Panzer IV right here very soon. Through the bushes, you can see that 76 position. Now, can they get a peek on the P4? I don't know. I mean, they might be able to, honestly. Panzer IV right now is suppressing a few different squads here. Goff squad, you can see HTD in there, Void in there, Arc in there, lots of different assets being brought to bear. Now, there is a fight going on to our right here also. It's going to be a Panther versus 76 coming out. That Panzer IV might be able to help the Panther out. That's a very tough shot there. Oh, sorry about that. They're trying to go over the hill right here. It looks like just the tip. Yeah, it's complete beyond visual range shots right now. Don't think the tanks are going to be able to make these shots. Panther gets a little spooked and is going to decide to fall back just a bit there. Let's take the time now to go on to our second POV of the day. We have Mr. Feet Tony. He is coming to us live and direct from the Allies side of things. Ooh, he actually just went down. When he comes back up in his next life, we'll go on board with him. Apologies, got a little bit of a starter lag there on the camera. I can see that. I will try to adjust for that. Let's go on board with Tony, though. Ooh, already getting lit up right after spawning in.
Los von mir ist einer.
Hab beide.
Baker OP ist heiß, Achtung.
Hab hier 2 getötet gerade. Müssen noch mehr hinter der Hecke sein.
Na, weiter runter die Straße war auch noch was.
Schießt auch schon wieder in den Beere. So krank, was die versuchen, links looten und
Doch, die direkt bei mir im Busch. Ja.
Check. Ich bin full suppressed, ich sehe gar nichts mehr, alles verschoben. Komm auch schon hier, Tony. Ist Richtung Süden. Ja, rechts in der Ruine, andere Straßenseite.
Garnison markiert. Attack-Marker, Easy 5.
P dürfte eventuell offen sein.
Flare ist offen, G6, guckt euch das an.
Ist einiges.
Tony having some fun on top of the roof right there.
In gleichen Position für den OP. Wir haben einen Tank markiert in Easy 5.
Let's bounce over to Quick Nicks and see how he's hanging.
Something exploded here. So possibly enemy
Could be a
Car.
truck.
somewhere around my mark.
Oh, it could be.
Gonna mark
Oh,
it.
tank. That's the tank exactly.
Here,
Use an exact
here.
mark. Echo
I
4.
think here is the enemy Gary.
I'm gonna see what kind of tank this is. I think this is a 76. But,
Gonna do you think here is
Ping.
a good position for the outpost?
that ping exact. Yeah, you can go for it. That ping exactly is the 76. It's dead on.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's the garrison as well.
Miss your cat on the back of the point here, getting an OP up. Very, very sneaky. He's going to have an OP up for a squad to rotate into right on the back of A network here. This could be really good news. Now, there is another Panther rolling up. So AT could also be rotating here. Fenya and Alex going to beeline it for this Panther. Is this Panther going to stop? Does this Panther see the threat? It's going to be the DC Panther coming out over here. Unfortunately, already under contact is Alex and Fenya. They're not going to be able to immediately beeline it over to this side to deal with the Panther, but we'll see how this situation develops. Of course, other Panther to the left there, still on point. Wonder if this Panther will just turn around and deal with this infantry. Tony getting a few kills there. This might be a good POV to hop back onto Mr. Tony. See how he does in this situation.
Die müssen raus auf Ping.
Einer ist tot.
Noch einer dahinter, noch einer dahinter.
Das war's MG.
Und jetzt reinpushen bitte.
Ist noch einer oben, der weiß,
Hinter-
wie
Immer nach oben.
Hab den anderen.
Ist tot.
Ping
Ich
war
gehe für
noch
den
was.
OP.
Von dem Panther.
Check.
Panther ist hier
Geschossen,
vorne.
geschossen, Tony, Achtung. Close.
Steht akkurat da gerade.
Tankmarker drauf.
Ein Smoke.
Pardon me, while we were on board with Tony, though, Alex from the Greyhounds gets a satchel down on the back of this Panther here. That's not good news. He also makes it onto point. Not good news at all here. They're going to lose a Panther on point. Now, they do get a good defensive position for the rest of the forces, but Alex and one of the red members gets onto point here, and that Panther's down. So as soon as it gets to point, it goes down. However, the Allies are also losing cap progress on their fourth point, rotating over to Brecourt Battery here. We did see a little bit of cap progress. Now that, based on what we can see right here, is just going to be sector. That's everything just over to our left right here, including but not limited to this Panzer IV on the flank. Oh, the American medium has no clue what's going on. Oh, if the Panzer IV had just come a little further. Let's go on board with the circle tank here as they try to make a play. I think the the Allies know about this one though. Oh, a little too tight on that shot. Long range rocket on the other side from Smek is going to do some damage. Oh, Panzer IV though is not able to rotate this one. I don't know what's going on there. Their crew not rotating effectively. They get one shot back to the medium tank. Now the medium's taken a few hits already. Who's going to win this fight? Oh, it's going to be the medium tank taking the dub on that one. Nice play there. Just kind of an awkward situation to be in there for that medium tank. They took so many hits from the backside, but they do end up winning the fight, rotating back to the middle point. I mean, oh, this is not looking good at all for the Axis team. I mean, the Allies have position. Now, the Axis are on either side. If only the Allies on the top of your screen there on the east side can kind of, I don't know, what would you call that? Pincer move? You can see how far away the main spawn is for the Axis. It's unfortunate there isn't like an airhead available here. It would be the perfect time. It would definitely land and probably get one or two spawn waves in. for relatively cheap here. Let's go back on board with Tony here. He is going to be in an optimal position to defend this point.
Ja, aber Achtung, da kommen sie auch schon. Ich versuche den
Ja.
jetzt halt wegzutragen.
Ja, Panzer ist weggefahren. Komme ich nicht hinterher.
Okay, heißt.
Ich hab
Du
50.
siehst eine Garni auf der Map, im Aufklärer. In G6.
Ja, ist schon
so
markiert,
genau.
schon markiert.
Perfekt.
Ich satchel das Ding. Wo genau ist
30
die
Sekunden für 9 OP. Ist markiert, gar nicht Marker.
Das ist ein bisschen weiter weg, Alex.
Ich sehe es nicht. Bin ich blöd?
Osten.
G6. Ich versuche mal hinzulaufen und die wegzuschießen.
Ah ja, da drüben.
Tony going down. Also, that cat progress not following position there. Monsieur Cat is on point here. I wonder if we could have rotated an OP. Let's check the map quickly to see. He does have one. I'd love to see that OP rotated to the north side of point here. I feel like it's a little too close to these axes here. Once it comes up, he should definitely look at rotating this point. Nico on the flank from the circle here. Probably going to put the nail in the coffin of this push. I think he's going to be surprised not to see any OPs on the backside here. Alex is going to drop down an emergency satchel. He's expecting to go down soon. Bronico's going to have a shot onto the back. Yep, Calf takes him out. Unfortunate position there on the OP. I think it could have been rotated a little earlier to deal with that. And we would have been fine. We have not checked out what QuickNix is doing in a minute. Let's go on board with him. The man from DC playing Recon today, QuickNix. What is he going to be up to? Let's check him out.
Wait a second.
The amount of times you need to hit people twice with this gun is insane now. Got the OP on your mark.
Like literally, how long this game should be?
Well, it's a lock within 100 meters, so
Yeah, but no one just came on this garrison like it was open for entire 5 minutes.
I should have had like 2 squad lead spawn on it. Oh, no, that's... I wanted to ping a garrison, then I realized we're the Germans, and it's just a map wrap. Ooh. Oh, it's in front of me.
Sorry, I had a close call with Rory.
Excuse me. Oh man, smart play there by Quicknix. Unfortunately, he does go down right after. It looked like a
At least
smart
I
play at the
didn't step
time.
over mine, I guess.
We do have a little bit of pressure on point. Let's hop back onto that here from Red Squad. Apologies, my apologies. And Dreve has snuck by onto AA Network here and is going to be free to put his OP up and rotate his full squad onto point. Axis are going to need to deal with this. Now it's only one squad, so it's not a whole lot. 6-player potential challenging this midpoint, but with an airhead or a garrison, it can quickly spiral out of control. So I don't quite know what the Axis have in store. We could go a little further back here and check. Source code immediately rotating right here. War Squad on the backside also rotating in. Rafi, the circle recruit coming in, and I can hear a tank in the bottom right. Let's go on board with Source here as he looks to suss out this cap pressure right now. Uh-oh, Andreev's going to catch him out, though. Unfortunately, Source Code not able to get his OP up. He's going to have to spawn back and start that rotation all over again. Andreev going for the supplies on the bottom of the screen here. Can he get it? Demontic pushing in, trying to take him out with the MG42. Not going to be able to get Andreev. Andreev, really nice rotation through the point. Looking for spawns. No Gary going to go up on point. Now that cap progress has been stalled right here. I'm surprised not to see more bodies spawning on that OP to look for this cap progress. Prowie is pushing, going on the right flank here. Going to meet Smoker in just a second. Oh, Prowie's going to win that fight, though. Important fight to win for him as he gets ground on the right side. Going to be able to put an OP down possibly. Yeah, here we go. OP's going to go down. And this cap progress is going to... Oh, it's a garrison going down. So Prowie gets the Gary on point right here. And this is going to be a major hurdle for the defensive point. Expect to see a massive redeploy here. And now this needs to be the focus. But they don't know about this Gary. There's no intel on this Gary. They think they've already got the supplies down. Prowie coming in clutch. White Knives also on point here from War. Going to be able to spawn in 6 more bodies. A lot of bodies on the left side from Source Code 2. So potential of 18 bodies coming in right here. Source Code. Prowie's going to get another one. Can he get a second time onto Smoker? No, they're going to miss each other. Smoker's going to get the kill back. Now, how many bodies can respawn? 3, 4 come in onto the Gary here. And that's not good news for the Allies at all. They're not pushing deep enough here. It's going to be very important for Smoker to get this kill. No, Azurki drops from Kieran. Oh, can Smoker flank around? He's going to put a satchel maybe on that building. I don't know what he's doing there. Yes, he puts a satchel down. I don't know if it's going to be close enough to get this Gary, though. We'll have to wait and see right here. Smoker needs to make the push. There might be some more Axis below the cam. He's going to go right. He's going to see the Gary. Can he take it out? Smoker misses the Gary. He doesn't look. No. Oh, no. What a mistake. Oh, I cannot. There we go. He doubles back. He sees it. I think he thinks his satchel maybe is in close enough range to take it out. That's what it must be. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Smoker. It was all calculated, planned. Smoker gets the Gary, gets the 3 bodies on top of it. Apologies for ever doubting you, buddy. Last time, the first and last time I will ever do that. Unfortunately, even though the Gary goes down, still no cap progress in. There was, Kenderick is there. There's a rotation from the War Squad. Source Code is going to get a new OP up. Falco on the backside, though, is going to maybe challenge that. Oh, no. Source Code's going to take him out. Apologies for not capturing that properly. It does a weird thing when you jump onto someone's body here and kind of flips you around. Source Code's going to double back, look for his OP. I think Falco denied that OP just by proximity. Here comes a Panzer IV onto point. Cap progress has started again by virtue of not having that Gary there. We'll see what the Axis can do to stall this one. I mean, Panzer IV going to be very deadly indeed towards the cap efforts. However, won't be able to do it alone. All it takes is one satchel from one member of HTD. I mean, Axis do have preferential position on point. It looks like they've taken out one of the OPs. Unfortunately, recon team's not going to help too much on the backside here. They won't be able to they don't really have a force multiplier potential for their OPs, really only allowed to bring in one extra body. So in the end of things, it's not a whole lot. Really, you just, their use is very limited on the backside here. But it looks like the allies have kind of fizzled out this attack. Axis clear their lines. All that's left is Kieran. That Gary's going to get replaced, and I wonder if it already was on to point. Yeah, emergency Gary goes down. Kendrick on point with that one, ready and waiting. What is this rocket artillery from Smek aiming at? I'm very confused here. Is there a tank over there? Doesn't seem to be. There's some supplies, but those are, Allied frontline supplies he's trying to get. There we go. He finally does get them. A little bit of a flurry of action there, though. You can see also a Panther coming up to point. So securing the midpoint is AA Network. Let's take a quick look at the map to give you an overview. You can see there is a 76 down on the left side. We're assuming it's a 76. It could be a jumbo 75. I doubt it. So two 76s and a medium coming out. We got the DCQ crew of Curdy, Henry and Ernest. Second crew from Arc, Rafistole, Spartan Conquer, and then the third crew from Red. It's going to be Bloody John, Pashon, and Magnet. A little bit of flanky coming in from Monsieur Cat in the backside. We also have Recon from Perico. You can see no action over on either side. There's one gun allowed today for artillery. Recon really just focusing on the AA Network. Bombing run going to be dropping from the allies here. Don't think that's going to get a lot. Let's check in. We can zoom in and see if it's going to get the tail end on the Gary. No, just going to miss. Yep, just misses to the left there. I wonder if it got the Gary in this town over here. We can double check. It looks like it. I don't think there was. That looks like it's a little too close to place the second Gary there. Getting into the middle, getting stuck in, should we say. Over here, Rafi getting a double. Down goes the OP. Worst guitarist defending on the backside from Goff. // Nice nade goes out. Cyber Tim gonna take out worst guitarist. Position getting overrun there from the Goff crew. So front line being cleared here by Axis. Doing pretty well of that. Let's take a minute as we have a little breather from that pressure on point to check out our POVs. Beat Tony, we haven't checked in with him for a minute. Oh, he's down right now. Okay, maybe we'll go over to Quick Nicks and see what he's doing on Recon. I think it's been even longer for this guy. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. You can see the link to his Twitch below his name there in the card. He's playing Recon right now. He also does casting for various Hell Let Loose competitive tournaments. Let's check him out. Quick Nicks is the man, the myth, the legend on the FG42 playing Recon today for the Axis team.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there, see? I killed 3 of them there earlier, but it took me out.
Currently running through a field here.
But that guy just spawned on that ping.
Don't worry, folks. We're also going to edit this overlay there to
just
hide
shooting
the
back, I hate when
top
they do that.
score.
I killed
Because
one
it's
here.
he's playing from the Axis
Nice, I
side,
killed one there too,
it's
but
going to
they
be blue
spawned there.
instead
That's
of
definitely no
orange,
ping.
where from our perspective it's orange.
Mapping.
We'll edit to hide that there and provide score for you guys, so there's some more continuity between the POVs and the mainstream. Seems to be having a good time
There's
right now on Le Grand Chemin, though.
Bruh. Where are these guys trying to shoot me from? Fucking hell.
I killed him. I killed him.
There's another one like there somewhere. Like
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
them.
I killed him.
Nice. All of the defenders are looking behind, by the way. Like none of them are turned towards our friendlies. None of them.
Yep.
Seems like Quicknick's playing Running Simulator 2022 here, although that is pretty common with Recon, I have to say it. He's looking to get in on the flank right behind Brickcore Battery right now. Not a lot of infantry in front of him. We'll come back to him in a few minutes here. I want to get in on the action, as there is a bit of a contest right now going on. Axis fighting front line right now is a little spread out. You can see as we zoom out here, we're going to have the Brickcore Battery on the left. On the right, we'll have the midpoint here. See if we can get them both into view right now. Kind of a mixed battle inside the city right here. Checking out the map, you can see 2 OPs, 3, 4, 5 OPs in the red right now. No garrisons for the allies. Most of these, you can see 2 recons. I bet we'll see 2 recons. No. Hold the phone. Okay, so there's a offensive action coming in right now. Arc Squad QQ. We have Andreev. This is a big, nice field here that you can flank into. Ooh, he does go down. Unfortunate for him. Perico coming from the back, and then from the opposite side, QQ. QQ can get into this village here. It'd be very nice for him, but very hard. You can see him going down also. So not a lot pressing there. The biggest battle is going to be right in front of us. Sorry, over here in this little village. Well, actually, I was lying. The biggest battle is going to be over in this little village. That's what I meant to say. In front of us here. That's where it seems like everyone is. Derek is there. Bro Nico. We gotta message Bro Nico and see if we can get a POV. He seems a very exciting player to watch. Let's actually go third person on top of him right now. I'm really excited to watch Bro Nico and maybe get his POV. I don't want to curse him here with the caster curse. It seems to happen every time. But we've seen some really cool plays from his third person, so. Ooh, potatoing a little bit there. Oh no, he does. There we go. Finally gets the kill onto Yeet. Caster's curse hitting Bronico a little bit there, missing a few shots. Does end up getting 2 of those kills. Apologies, there's some kind of stutter with the game right now. Not too sure what exactly that is. I've removed almost every program except for the casting one, or the game itself actually. We have a streaming PC, so hard to say. Allies might be suffering from a little bit of a fuel shortage right here. Get a cool POV shot. Oh, that was a nasty shot right there. Love how the whole vehicle moves when you take the shots with those little ones, especially when they get hit with the AT. They get kind of spun around like that. It's pretty cool to see. Looks like the allies, though, taking dominance over this little space here. Elva here on the flank, looking to do something. What can he do? Playing bush right now, pushing out, getting 1 kill onto Chang, looking for some more. He does have the Grand Quicknicks on the other side of the wall right here. Going to go over the wall and get the kill. Quicknicks with the play. Let's see if we can see that one live from his POV. Oh, come on. Please start. Nice kill there from Quicknicks. Getting the takedown. He's playing a little bit of a bush camping now. Don't want to reveal yourself to that.
They're being mean to me.
That's Stewart for sure.
Stewart's right here now, by the way.
What?
Stewart is yeeting back behind the lines right here. Looking to get position and get a takedown onto the Garrison. Oh, big spawn wave. Lots of takedown opportunities. Oh, they all go down except for Chang. Down goes the Gary too. Chang's going to get a opportunity before getting taken down. Also, nice little play here from the DC tank coming around the backside. That's exactly what you want your Stewarts to be doing. Getting a lot of takedowns with it too. Really nice to see from them. (3-2) is the score for the Axis. 50 minutes to go right here. Lines are somewhat forming now, a little bit more. You can see the flank coming out from the DC squad over here, getting a takedown onto Hoos. Also have a Panther pulling up. We have two Panthers, Siege, HMS Name, and Broman. And if we rotate a little bit east, you can see on the road here, second Panther, I believe, coming out. No, it's a Panzer IV. So fuel problems plaguing the DC crew also. Allies not the only ones suffering from that. Let's take this moment to check the map here to see the tanking situation. You can see only the Stewart light tank up. I don't see any others, so fuel's an issue. Also, Recon doing some damage. We might go on to Quicknicks to see if he's down there doing that, as the Panther does take out the Stewart. Stewart did its job, though. It cleared out the Garrison, got a lot of takedowns in the process. Oh no, Prowie on the prowl. Look at this position here from the Axis. This is not good. Now, this is definitely manageable. 6-man potential out of this rotation wise. Has the OP up on point. Sneaky, sneaky. I bet it was that headdress there. Plus 10 concealment with the camouflage. I think that's what it was. Gets the OP up. Damien and Haha coming in. Or Jaja. One or the other. Both Raptors players here, of course, in the Raptors squad. Damien, a recruit. And Jaja, the full-fledged Raptors member here. Raptors currently playing with DC in competitive endeavors. Galbad's also going to spawn in. Only 4, though. There's still 2 more bodies that could potentially get on point and provide some cap progress. And speaking of cap progress, there it is. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. On the point. 1 takedown onto QQ. QQ's going to realize what's going on and say, whoa, 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 alarm bells. Press the red button. We got an issue right here. Prowley's going to be pushing this OP. Where is the OP in proximity to the building here? That's very important. Is there an OP? There it is. We can see on the right side. So luckily that OP stays up. Desi guarding that OP with his life. On the backside, Smoker going to be coming in to Chang already there. More bodies coming in for this French mixed squad of Arc and Raptors. Let's go on board with Smoker. He's going to be going for his OPs, tossing a few nades. Looks like he might already have that OP out. Luckily going to take down to Chang there. Nice nades to start this one off. More rotations need to come in on defense, both for the Arc squad of QQ and the Smoker squad. There we go. We can see those rotations now on the top of your screen. Cap progress is dropping. And again, we kind of see this tradition of not enough bodies. Yes, 6-man. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man right now. For the attacking squad, it's not enough. You need at least 2 squads. You need at least the 2 squads on point. It's not going to do it. Bodies dropping there. QQ gets 2 takedowns on point. Chang going to hop in with the Panzerschreck. Look to get a long-range denial. Oh, just cannot get that Gary. Oh, feel for Chang right there. Long-range shot. Does not get the Gary. I don't know if he's going to go for a second time. Looks like the tank is trying to take that one out. I mean, being a nuisance on point, the airhead does drop. Okay, so there's definitely an opportunity right here. Camille, Alex, Marek, and Golravin all looking to push here. Marker goes down for the airhead. I don't see any long range. Like, some nades needs to come out right now. Mark, Camille, both needs to drop those nades. Mark's gonna be very close to this airhead. I wonder if he goes for a nade to secure it. Yeah, there's the nade. So nice nade from QQ or Mark. Gonna secure that airhead. It doesn't do anything. Kind of a poor drop, honestly, position-wise on the airhead, not with the infantry there. Not really close to them so they can defend it. Not in the foliage, not in any of the dugouts on point. And that is going to be the attack over here. Raptors only getting one squad onto point. And unfortunately, lots of takedowns coming in. It's unbalanced situation there. Galbad going to drop. I mean, Jaja to Chang and Damien are going to have to do something crazy here to stay up on point and keep this pressure. Ooh, to Chang gets a nice takedown onto Smoker. I believe Camille's going to trip up that OP and take it down. Camille does drop also. Prowie is still up here. Has the potential to rotate the OP, but if they don't get these defensive OPs, they're not going to have any chance right here. Prowie going to try to rotate it up. QQ is in the trench looking for some more takedowns right here. Not going to get it onto Damien. On the right side, Prowie is going to vault out of the trench there amidst all the incoming fire. Can he get an OP up? Yes, he can. He does successfully rotate it. QQ does not know about this. On the backside, Jaja in the bush camping right here. QQ going to take down to Chang, but that OP is up again, and this cap progress is climbing. Panther going to take a few shots into the backside here. Not enough to take it down. Only on fire. Two Panthers in the field right here. Pressure coming in. Finally, some reinforcements. As you can see, that bombing run did take out the garrison on the west side. Quick Nicks, Teal pushing up. Kendrick there. Pang Pang and Rybe on the left side of your screen. Now, have they been able to take down that spawn? They do get a takedown onto Camille, and it does also look like no. The OP's still up here. Pang Pang going to push in. This is very important right here. The Axis to secure the 4-1, and there it is. 1,000, 1,000. Feel like the WWE SmackDown. We're counting on the floor because, of course, those spawns can still come in. They are not, though. Down goes that defensive OP on the south side, and Prowie somehow keeps this attack alive, and we're going towards the 4-1, ladies and gentlemen. Really good job here from the Raptors, the French combined arc Raptors squad, to keep this momentum up. Finally, the follow-on forces come on. And this is going to be a 4-1 here for the Axis. Something that looked like it wasn't going to be possible a couple minutes ago. And just a little flip of luck. And you know what? A little bit of skill sprinkled on top too. Shout out to the attacking squads here. I still would have liked to see a 2-squad push, but you know what? They got it done with the 1 squad. The bombing run takes out the garrison on the west side. And you know what? The rest is history here. Now, there is a shot from the backside coming in. I wonder what's flanking on the backside here. Or was that a ricochet? That must have been a ricochet as the 76 is retreating. Those two Panthers in the field. Now, one of them has to repair. I don't know. One is advancing. Okay, yeah. So the first advancing Panther is going to look to get the takedown on to the 76 here. You can see at the top of your screen, Magnet and Bloody John out to repair. Panthers looking for a lane to get the takedown right here. Looks like we might have had another one on point. No, that just looks like a transport vehicle for the time being. So 4-1 is the score. These Panthers are just bullying the 76 right now, pushing them out of position. Panthers going to have a shot very soon. I think the 76 is going to need more than a first shot here to make this work. We'll see. Oh, there we go. That's the view. That's the money shot. There we go. 76 is tracking right now. Marking coming out on the Panther. Uh-oh, his big brother shows up. Both Panthers. This is too much for the 76 to handle. First shot coming into the 76. He needs to fall back here. Not going to win this trade. He's stuck on the Belgian gate. Oh no. All that repair for nothing as the takedown comes in the form of the Panther advancing, and the fuel problems are just going to be exacerbated from this point on for the Allies. Allies now need to really get some supplies down, get some AT up in the form of Panzerschrecks, in the form of buildable AT positions if they really want to fend off the push from these Panthers. These cats, you know, they're circling right now, and the Allies are looking mighty vulnerable. Coming back onto Le Grand Chemin on the mid here. QQ has fallen back. Desi, Kyre, the ARC squad looking to hold this point now after kind of getting, you know, they had a little bit of bad luck. They just couldn't get the OP. QQ went wide. Did end up getting taken down. Wasn't able to get the OP. A nice rotation just kind of leading to that falling apart. Not all QQ. You can't really put them all on him, though. Nice bombing run takes out the Gary. Gary not replaced on the flank, and then the rest of the Axis can kind of just flood into that gap of position. Coming back onto this right side here, this is where the two Panthers are. Now, these two Panthers, they need to face some resistance here from the infantry. If the orange wave is to be stopped, one of the Void members, Floopy, coming up right here. Ooh, a 2-for-1 satchel could be what's on order right now. That would be very nice here from Floopy. That would definitely set back the German side, the Axis side, should I say, somewhat. Now, one of those being marked out. I can hear some rounds coming out from the left of the screen right here. Not too sure if that's an emplacement or a vehicle right now. We could actually just check the map. What am I saying? We could definitely just check the map. Let us check. Okay, looks like it's gonna be an emplacement. That's just an artillery emplacement. No, that's just gonna be the artillery emplacement. So no fixed AT out just yet. Oh, there is. Okay, so there is a medium out. That medium's gonna have to be really careful. I mean, the only way the medium can kill the Panthers, or can get the takedown on the Panthers, should I say, is from behind, and gonna catch the Panther sleeping. Pashan's trying to go for the satchel. I think this Panther knows. He's hightailing it out of there. Oh, Pashan, sneaky. Panther wants to get far away from this as possible. You can see him in high gear right there, yeeting across the field. Now the medium has to be careful for the Allies here. For the team in blue, oh, markers coming out for our tank. That is not accurate. Poor intel can very easily ruin the experience for the tankers, especially if they think they're pushing something that's marked out and it's not there. Looking to just really put their mark on this game. Both of these Panthers pushing out. Also a P4 taking some hits right here. So 3 pieces of armor pushing this DC. Ooh, the Panzer IV's got to be careful. He's very adamant about pushing right here, but he's going to get caught out if he gets one more hit. He's going to lose this little duel here. And that's going to be one of 3 check marks, albeit the easiest one here for the medium. Not the best decision for that medium, though, to push himself. Like we said, there are 2 Panthers in the wings. Finally, you're going to get some AT out. Now, I don't know what this medium's plan is for the Panther here. He's not going to have too good of a time trying to pen the frontal armor for the takedown. Also, credit to Aktum Panzer with the takedown on that Panzer IV. I heard a ricochet come off from the second Panther here, trying to find him. Okay, he's a little closer right here if we zoom in. Kenderick winning this one 4-1 so far. Still 37 minutes. Lots of time for Marnark to get back into this one, as the second Panther does spot out the American medium and takes that one down. So cap progress on the critical sector right here. Going to be sector cap progress for now. If we look back at the side, we can see Red Bull back there. creative way. There is also a Red Bull on HTD. I don't think that's the same one, as Red is a completely different squad, or team, should I say. Yeah, just sector cap for now here. We should definitely check in with Tony. I wonder where he is and what he's doing. Let us find out really quick. Pete Tony from the Greyhounds, Allied side.
Das nehme ich persönlich.
Dafür musst du mir schon mehr bieten als eine Fuel Note.
Ich biete dir Offi-Performance auf höchstem Niveau.
Nein. Aber weil ich gerade
Was?
tot bin, tue ich das.
Das hat mich verletzt.
As he gets taken down, it's so hard to push back into Brickcourt. So much open space right here. So easy for the Axis to kind of hold flanks down and prevent any kind of frontal pushes onto point. You can see all they have to do is hold the kind of V, if you will, flank on either side, and they can very easily stop any kind of frontline push. Tony's going to have his OP overrun. Prowey's going to come in and get the 2 takedowns plus the OP takedown too. Not good news here for the Allies trying to get back into this one with 35 minutes to go. Let us rotate over to Quicknix and see how he is faring on the recon for the Axis. Looks like he was also taken down. We'll give it a minute here to go on with him. Look like he's going to take a garrison over on the edge of the map right here. We can see Monarch actually beelining it over this side. Quick Nick's spawning in. Let's go on board with him really quick.
I think they have an OP on ping in Charlie 2, or at least close to it. I just saw shot Monarch there. I don't know. She was looking at the map, I think. So they might actually have a garrison there even.
Ooh, going down there is Quicknix. You can see the push he's trying to accomplish here on this side. He gets taken down. We have Heighted squad moving in. Kieran going to get taken down to Tayandi, trying to rotate over here and get position on Le Grand Chemin. We're about 700 meters away though, so definitely on the flank over here. You can see it's still hotly contested by both teams. Tony gonna be manning the... Ooh, lots of takedown, commander takedowns coming in over top. Tony, lucky one in this situation. He's gonna try and take an elevated position here and help defend this flank. Seeing ghosts right now, it looks like. Panther going to get another takedown. Is this a anti-tank emplacement right here? Yes, it is. So Panther rotating back a little bit here to do some damage to the overall anti-tank of the Allies. Allies really just cannot displace these Panthers. In the chat, Changoose says, Changoose7 says, Panther go Burr. That's pretty much the whole game so far. Panthers just going Burr. I was going to say Circle was making a push over here. Void's going to shut that down, though, over. And Snip Gonna work together to get all those takedowns. Wonder if they can push and get the OP too. Don't see the OP in the hedgerow. I think, okay, it's gonna be a little further back right there. Shouldn't have too hard of a time. Source code trying to fight his way out of that one. Gonna be unsuccessful there. So Void doing a good job to deny the close OPs. A little questionable positioning from that OP being on the opposite, kind of the wrong side of the hedgerow there. So it's very easy to get the takedowns as soon as they rotate over. There we go. That's a little better spawn RNG. It looks like their OP is just really close to that hedgerow, so they did get bumped over. Let's go on board with the let's go on board with the Panther here. Kind of just strafing back and forth, looking for any openings. Feeling like it's crazy. The Panther is feeling so safe right now that he just is sitting with his side armor to the enemy. No, like, just working on getting rotations out. No care in the world for positioning. Like, not worried about having frontal armor facing the point. Just kind of strafing with the side armor. That's a very good indicator that not only is their team very ahead in terms of the fuel, but the Panther might be a little strong. I'm just saying. Secondary Panther pulling up, does take a hit, so decides to displace off the road. That's a good idea. I'm not too sure from where. I wonder if there's an AT emplacement at the end of this road here. No, not seeing one. So might have been a kind of a pixel peek through the trees. Just going to give you the overview here of the attack. Sounds like a bombing run also going to drop in. Going to be a bombing run from the Axis here, looking to break up the defensive line, gets a few takedowns on the backside. Nothing really to write home about. Looks like Void still in there. Void coming under immense pressure though. Ooh, precision strike also. Where is that going to drop? On the point. Did they get anything with that one? We can check and see. Looks like they might have got a Gary? No, definitely not. That Gary. No, that's within tolerance right there. I'm thinking there's nothing there. So Gary's a little far back. Cap progress coming in. You can see the flank on the north side here. Going to be the contributing factor to that. We're at about 30%. Ooh, frontline not also looking very good. 126 making a push with Puig, Jim Edward, Azerki, Fatagli's also in the mix. Two Panthers on the push. Andreev gonna go down, gets taken down. His OP, the last hope here. Azerki pushing. Azerki's gonna get this OP 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Airhead also dropping front line. The Axis gonna look to take a 5-0 with 20 minutes to go here, and I don't know what is gonna resist this from the Allies. Panther gonna be supporting this push. Big respawn on the right side of your screen here. Going to try and defend this one out. Supplies go down on point. Not looking good at all. I think we're going to need to see an airhead here from the Allies just to hold on to this one. 60, 70% climbing. Reinforce goes up. That reinforce is temporary though. Right now for the Allies, they're going to need to take down these two Panthers. They cannot allow the Panthers to stay up, and they're going to try everything, including yeeting a medium into this one. Let's go on board with the medium here as it tries to do its best to defend the point. Now, Allies are, like I said, making that progress to cap back the point on the flank of two Panthers. Oh no. Oh, if only there was only one. Unfortunately, this medium's going to go down, and there's nothing he can do about it. Airhead drops. Down goes the medium. The Panther stack is too strong. When are they going to nerf the Panthers, or at least bring them in line with the 76s? There's 3 Panthers on point. Like, this is a little ridiculous right now. Hold the phone, though, because the Allies have stuffed the strong point with infantry. 3 Panthers might not win this game. They sure could. Oh, there's the infantry redeploy here. It's going to be so close. It is going to be so close, ladies and gentlemen. honestly, I favor the Axis, of course, with that redeploy. But if the Allies can hold on long enough with this reinforce and win this cap race, that would be insane. That would be absolutely insane. Lots of takedowns coming in from both sides here. It's Valley crucially getting a few takedowns. No grenades onto the airhead, and that just might be it, ladies and gentlemen here. Kendrick looking to take this one 5-0 with 26 minutes to go, and is well on his way to doing so. 70% cap progress to about 50% and climbing. I mean, 3 Panthers on the last point is just kind of obscene. The third Panther doesn't even care anymore. It's just running off to the north or west somewhere. Don't know where it's going. And that is going to be the game here. 5-0 for the Axis. They're going to take this one. Kendrick gets the dub versus his teammate in the circle, Monarch. She's going to take the L on this one. Hard fought match nonetheless. We are joined here with the winning commander of tonight's ARC Fight Night, Kendrick. How does it feel to come out on top on that one, and how did it feel during the match?
It was a really, really fun match, in my opinion. I had a lot of fun.
I mean, I think your tankers also had a bit of fun today too. I mean, oh my gosh.
With those 3 heavies on the last point, I think they had fun.
Yeah, I mean, there were 3 heavies, 3 Panthers on the last point. And one of them just left. He was like, yo, you guys got this. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to go to the middle HQ and do something. I don't know. I'm going to go northwest. You guys got this. You don't need me. There was a little point when I was a little worried about that cap, but they didn't manage to take down the airhead. It dropped front line. Your attacking squads did pretty good to secure the airhead position, took down an OP. And then there was a flanking medium, but I mean, you guys had a double stack Panther. And the second Panther was like, oh, you're going to try and flank my buddy? I'm going to take you out instantly. So got the takedown really fast. But from your perspective as commander, how did you see that one go?
It was really good, in my opinion. The markers were on point of all the tanks. I think our tanks really, really dominated this match because of all the marks.
Yeah.
We got some really nice attacking garrisons up in the mid game, and that's how we captured the 4th point as well. And then it was just walk down the road with the bombing run and get the Panthers in there.
True. Yeah, so it looked pretty good on the 4th. I mean, credit to the Raptors squad that was on the 4th. They did really well. They inserted themselves in a position that looked like it might have been losing position. I mean, you had a good bombing run that denied the Gary, and I think that also helped a lot, especially with the second wave of attacks. But that first kind of push for them, they stayed alive for a long time, got a lot of takedowns, stayed on point, kept the pressure up. It looked like it was going to wane off there, but then they were able to keep that pressure on. They were able to keep their OP up. I believe it was Prowley. Shout out to him. That OP placement was beautiful. He was going to lose his first OP. He rotated it, kept it up. QQ was so close to getting it down. And then the follow-on forces just took out the defending OPs on either side. And from there, it was really tough. I mean, shout out to Monarch on the other side, though. She did a really good job of defending. I mean, it's so hard to defend that point. Or take it back as the allies. As you might know, there's just no angles to get back in. The Axis can sit on either side of the point, leave one squad kind of roaming around point, 1 or 2 guys, and it's just a denial from there on, especially with the tank advantage. It's so hard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When the Raptor squad was on point, they managed to defend it really well, their OP. I even threw an airhead, but that got taken down eventually, but was kind of sad. But like the pressure they had on point allowed us to push up through gardens and through the west side of the map, which allowed us to take the point in the end. So that was definitely the key to the 4th point, yeah.
Yeah, and what did you think about the game overall? Did you find it a little hard at the start? Was there any point where you're feeling a little trouble there with the pressure you were facing on the midpoint?
The start went well, in my opinion. We captured points, midpoints, and we never actually lost it. We came close to losing it.
Yeah, there was
quite open.
Yeah. Were you worried there? Did you feel like the emergency bell was going off, that you were about to lose it, or were you comfortable, calm the whole time?
Well, there were some moments where I had to like be afraid a bit, yeah. But shout out to the ARC squad as well, who are holding gardens like all of the game, Because if we lost Gardens like fully, I think it would be a whole different story.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But I think the defensive squads with the Circle and War did also a great job of recapturing the midpoint at those times. So eventually, I'm really happy with the game.
Nice, awesome. Is there anybody you want to give shout outs to? I guess you did Arc and the defensive squads. Anybody else before we sign off here?
Shout out to Monarch for going on the other side's commander, and I challenge you for a rematch next week.
Nice. I wonder if she'll challenge you also for a rematch. And shout out to you for volunteering. I know people don't love to volunteer for commander. I don't know why. It's such an important role in the game. I know it's highlighted, especially when we chat to you and when we highlight you in the games. But it's just one of those roles that it's so necessary, and it's kind of sad to see people not volunteering to go for it more. So a little fun banter in between is no problem. But I want to thank you, Kenderick, for joining us before and after the match. I know it was a little last minute before, and I want to congratulate you on winning Arc Night.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you and see you next week to see if how the rematch goes. Coming up, we also have a little chat with Monarch here. Welcome, Monarch. Thank you for joining us after the game here. That looked like a little bit of a tough one there on the last point. There was 3 Panthers pushing. How did it look from your perspective during the game?
Oh yeah, definitely a bit chaotic tonight.
Yeah.
I think we definitely at the end lost the tank game by a long way. Not really often you got 3 heavies rocking up at your last point and you're like, oh well, guess that's it then.
Yeah, your poor medium tank. They had a really good flank, the DC crew. Unfortunately, in the stream you couldn't see this, but there was a second Panther behind the first one. So the great flank was negated by the Panther saying, "Oh hi, you're flanking. I'm going to deny that right away." So it was really unfortunate to see. But earlier on in the game, though, you looked very close to taking that midpoint. If you want to just walk us through the plan for that and how it all came together.
Yeah, so I think that was the point when we got a group like south of AA Network. We managed to get 1 or 2 OPs down there, and it's like, yep, cool, right, cycle your support, let's get a garrison up. And they didn't quite get the garrison up on the south side. I think if we had just done that, we could have got enough guys on the midpoint to like properly get a grip on it, but I think we just got wiped out at the last minute. So unfortunate.
Yeah, it was really close. A lot of good individual plays, even by your squad leads, to get onto the point. I saw a red squad on there. I think one of the, oh my gosh, apologies. I think it was one of the HTD guys. I was ragging on about the satchel placement, which ended up taking out the garrison. It was just a little unfortunate. It looked like they just couldn't get the numbers there. It was close. But from after that, was it a combination of the tank gameplay that just was kind of a snowball effect? Did you feel from that when you didn't get the 3-2 there?
Yeah, I think so. I think partway through the match, we lost our nodes on the right HQ.
Oh, okay.
And then 1 fuel node in the mid HQ. So we spent a good like 20-30 minutes without enough fuel to actually spawn any heavies. So I think we definitely lost the tank war. So we lost ground pretty fast after that. So good play on the recon though.
Do you feel it's harder with the changes, of course, to the AT guns and to the 76 to be a slower reload now as the Americans? And do you feel like what are the counters? Is it all up to the infantry, like to really pressure those Panthers? Do the tanks need to play safer? Do you need to build more AT guns? Like what do you think the solution is for dealing with this kind of Panther stack that we're seeing so recently?
Oh yeah, big time. Like I'm really sad about the AT gun like being nerfed in the way it has, just because it was so easy just to like, chuck a support and then in 30 seconds you got a tank killing gun, just laying around.
Now it almost feels like you need to have 2 guns plus like a medium that roams behind them, plus AT surrounding the tanks. Like I don't know what they were thinking with the Panther changes, but it's kind of wild right now.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, it's down to the infantry, right, to like really like drill their tactics on tank killing, because it's really going to come down to them at the end of the day. They've got 3 ways of killing, 4 ways if you include the AT. They've got 4 different ways to kill a tank, where a tank's only got its main gun. So really, I think it's going to come down to the infantry with this new meta that's going on to get rid of tanks, especially things like the Panthers.
It almost feels worse. Do you remember the old meta where it was the 76 had the advantage over the Tiger? It's like a worse version of that almost. It
Yeah, I
feels
think it's
like it to
a
me.
bit more skewed. Yeah.
Because the AT guns back then were a lot more strong. They were a lot stronger, so they were viable. And then you could kind of do like if you were low on fuel, you could kind of do like a medium tank rotating off of 2 AT guns, and that would kind of suppress the 76 to push. But this feels a lot more strong. So we'll see. What were your overall thoughts though on the event? Did you have fun at least commanding? Going up
Oh
against
yeah,
Kendrick?
definitely.
Yeah, he says he wants a rematch next week. You know, a little
Oh,
bit of
does
bants,
he now?
a little bit of bants before the game, of course, because you're both from the same clan there, from the circle.
Yeah.
But yeah, any final thoughts? Anyone you want to give a shout out to for today?
Probably all the SLs. I think they did a really good job. Like their calls and everything were fantastic. They were like, "Yeah, tank, it's this, it's here, go for it." Infantry here. Garrus has gone down there. They were really nice, loud in the chat, which I appreciate a lot.
We didn't catch it on cam. Just one quick final question, but did you manage to bomb any of the tanks? Because that's another tactic we've seen kind of prevalent in the recent.
The precision strike.
Yeah, the precision strikes. Yeah.
I think I did one at the end of one of the 3 Panzers, but I have no idea if I destroyed it. Someone else have to find out and tell me during the stream.
No, for sure, because that's like one of the key things. Now, unfortunately, it's for both sides. So like the Stuka and the the mosquitoes.
I love the Stuka. Do you know when you hear it? It comes across and makes a great noise.
It's terrifying. Yeah, the mosquitoes don't make such of a noise. I feel like the Stuka gives the allies a little more warning when it's coming.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They can hear the air raid siren or whatever it is coming in, but yeah, it seems like that's like the prevalent tool, but unfortunately, it's like balanced for both teams. It's not really skewed as the tank, so we'll have to see. But I want to thank you for coming on and chatting, and thank you for stepping up for Commander, because it is so hard to find commanders. It feels like on these mixed match events. So just a shout out to you, and thanks for playing and coming on and talking to me after the game.
Yeah, thank you. It's been great.